This is a fight that I am looking forward to where you have a... How old is Joe Joyce? He's about 36 years old or something like that. Or going on 36. Here, let's pull their stuff up. Let's pull up their stats. Against Daniel Dubois. Let me tell you, if Joe Joyce loses, like his comeback trail is going to be... Because he 34. Okay, 34. That's old, like out here, like, you know. Wilder's 34. And I'm not saying this, I'm talking about it's old for him not to be like up there. He's 10-0 with 9 KOs. You call him the Juggernaut. I like his style, good speed. I like that straight come forward style. I do think that Brian Jennings let him off the hook though. He just keeps coming for you. They might have pulled up Danny Jacobs. We're going to listen to this press conference. It's only 18 minutes long. Pause. Then I got to go do some paperwork, get ready for another Allentown trip. And I've been trying my best to keep these streams under an hour since I'm, preparing for the podcast. It's actually really here. Just waiting to go to court next week, man. And then that shit, I can get on with my life. All right, we're going to start right here. Please subscribe. Notice, sometimes, I don't know what the fuck is going on over there, but sometimes BT Sport, their press conferences be on some bullshit. Like, they sound be fucked up. Sometimes the shit be looking, I don't know what be going on their side. Like, why they only got one microphone. Like, shit like that. It's my lawyer texting me right now. Let me tell you what he texted me. Working on your case today. Not seeing the email you were sending yesterday. Was hoping yesterday by noon. Let me know. I got to get that. That's what I got to do after this. It's always something. All right, let's go.
In those 14 wins, Joe with 9 out of 10. And I don't know how Joe has not lost in 10. Daniel not lost in 14. Both of them with a...
That's how loud the volume go, yo.
Daniel 13 knockouts in those 14 wins. And Joe with 9 out of 10. And I don't know how the bookies have actually got it, so I've not checked that one yet. But I'm sure it's what people in the trade say and in the gambling business say is a pick and fight, Frank.
Well, everybody's got an opinion about it. We'll hear about those as we develop the press as we go. But look, it is what it is, and especially your big guys like this, big, powerful heavyweights who have got dynamite in each hand. They let those punches go.
One day I'll come over there. One day.
It's going to be, as you say,
I'm too hardcore though.
You've got yours, etc. And that's why it's going to be such a sensational fight. Because a lot of people you can't pick.
British title, Commonwealth title, WB silver belt, WBO international. So there's a lot at stake. I mean,
what's at stake here is the winner of this fight will become a mandatory challenger.
By the way, John Rawlings, he be on some weird shit. He keeps a Tinder photo of himself in his side pocket. That's a true story.
You've got Tyson fighting on the 22nd of February against Deontay Wilder. The two best heavyweights in the world fighting each other. They're going to have a rematch if the loser decides he wants to call it on. So, by the time all that dust settles, it's going to be number one. One of these is going to be the mandatory challenger.
So they're looking realistically at a world title shot.
I like Lardy. He came to fight. He was fucking Daniel Dubois up.
Stepping up to the plate. That's why they're making it happen. Everybody realises that this is the fight that's going to get you the prize.
Well, I know you've been doing a whirlwind tour of various media engagements, ITV breakfast program, and then with Talk Sport. So I guess you've both had things to say, but let's now hear from the two fighters. Do feel free to talk to each other as well. Joe, first off, what do you make of this?
It's a massive fight, and I really can't wait to knock him out.
Oh shit, they starting early.
What over there? You're awake. Honestly. So I think you were to sleep again.
You're going to need to sleep, but you're going to need to sleep.
You bring it with you, because I might need it now. Well, actually, you might need it.
This price is definitely not going to be distance. While it lasts.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not going the distance, because I'm going to knock you out, mate.
You're getting knocked out for sure.
Oh, really? Well, we'll see, anyway. And everyone will see.
What makes you so confident, Joe?
I'm sorry to pause this right here. I'm sorry to pause this, but somebody needs to lose their fucking job. They got one fucking microphone on that table, this skinny ass fucking microphone. Who are putting these pressers together? Who is doing this mess? They probably gonna send me a copyright strike because I'm mad. I'm mad. Who's doing this? This is not the first time shit been like this over there, yo. It is not the first time. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired. I'll spit on my own floor.
My experience, and he's never fought. Who's he fought? Nobody. He's not fought anyone, and you know, I've been fighting guys with winning records. I've been out there. I've been to the Olympics. I've picked up a lot of wins against.
Don't brag about taking my side piece! Don't brag about taking my side piece, though!
Thanks, bro, but I don't want to predict KSI versus Logan Paul because what is that to predict?
Just in myself, my belief, and just what I bring to the game. I think, in my mind, I'm definitely going to win and knock him out. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, of course you will be in your own mind, but we'll see what happens.
One thing for sure.
As you say, talk's cheap, isn't it?
Of course,
But when, it's a 50-50 fight. He can bang. Rate him. You're on the way up, but maybe you're not ready for me. And you're going to find out.
I'm 100% ready for you.
Yeah, sure.
When we sparred, I
Yeah.
was 17 years old at the time, and a lot has passed between then, and I'm mature now. I'm a different animal now. I'm ready for the big time, and this is the step in the right direction. I know, they're talking a lot of talk and making a lot of statements, but on the night, I'm going to prove to the world that I'm one of the best in the world.
Good. I look forward to it.
Sally, you're very quiet today. Sam,
I don't need to
Joe's
be.
manager.
This is fantastic. No, look, it's too. As I said before, like I said prior to this, Daniel's a great fighter. I really do believe. I rate him highly. He's a big, powerful. He's done absolutely great. But look at who he's beat. There's two Ghanaian gentlemen that I don't know their names of. He beat Fujimoto, who was heavily jet lagged and had indigestion. Look at Joe's beat, amateur and pro.
You wouldn't fight Richard
You
didn't fight
You didn't fight Nathan Gordon when we offered it.
Richard Lartick, we offered it.
For my
Richard
debut.
Lartick offered it for his debut. He turned it down, and he got turned down at customs as well. Don't be ridiculous.
And you
Joe would have fought it both.
Frank Warren broke the mic. Oh my God.
How dare you!
King Nello has just donated $5. However, you're still a degenerate through and through. You sicken me. Woman beater.
Yeah. Okay.
When the British Boxing
You
Board
got
of
abducted
Control,
from the GB squad.
when the
by
British
Frank.
Boxing Board of Control, let me finish. When the Boxing Board of Control put this fight out last year, he didn't pull out.
Because who did he have on his CV? Joe was fighting.
you pull out?
What benefit was it for me?
What benefit was it for Joe? The price bigger
Now, however, he brings something to the table. So
Well, there you go. He's like bringing something to the table because
It's
of
going to be all your fault,
dynamic
Frank. It's going to be all your
performances.
fault, this is as well. You're
Well,
going to watch him
we will
unravel like a
see.
cheap Andrex
see.
roll.
What's that?
He's going to unravel. He's not ready for this.
Well,
His name's Bruce.
What
Bruce
do I?
is-
What do I know?
Nah, they're random. My bad.
Bruce is-
Yeah, I got to know when to get them in.
I'm going to learn every day.
Bruce Ismay made the captain of the Titanic speed up the ship, and he didn't avoid the iceberg. Same thing's going to happen to
The
you.
only
You're gonna crash
Bruce,
into
the
the
only,
I'm that big
sink.
iceberg.
the only Bruce you're going to think about is Bruce Lee.
Your name's Bruce.
As that kung, you're going to
Your
turn
name
around and
is
say,
Bruce.
"What kung fu that?"
Your
And
name
he'll
is
be
Bruce.
out on the floor.
Your name is Bruce.
He'll be gone.
At least Frank's decided to do his promoting in this fight. I'm Joe's promoter and I'm his manager. Listen, it's ridiculous. Joe's been
bigger they
disrespecting
are,
me. This.
the
Joe's
harder
been
they
disrespecting.
fall.
Listen to
Joe
this.
is going down.
Before this
Mate,
fight,
what
like,
is
oh, let's
going
flip a
down?
coin.
Hold it down.
Let's
going
flip
down.
a coin. Who's going to go first on the poster? Trust me, we could have put our foot down. We didn't. Joe's confident in taking this guy out. He's beating absolutely nobody.
Neither have you.
You didn't stay.
Neither have you.
You didn't stay on the Olympic team and the GB team because you couldn't beat Fraser.
When I
Crofts.
beat
And-
him,
and
when I beat
you're
him,
not
then
gonna
you'll
beat
say I've beaten
You're not going
somebody.
to beat him. You're going to
When I
unravel.
beat him, then you'll say I've beaten
You're going to
somebody.
unravel, Daniel. You're a good fighter. You're a good fighter. You've got great potential. You can come back afterwards, no problem. You're going to unravel in this fight.
No, this is a great fight. This is a great fight.
We'll see. one thing's for sure, on the night, there's no getting away from this now. This fight's on. It's there. All the talk, we can say all what we got to say. The boys can say what they're going to say today, but on the night.
Don't brag about taking my side piece! Don't brag about taking my side piece, though!
Reality.
I swear on God and them and my city TstreeT Controversy has just donated $74 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat alert for $74.
My bad, I was looking up something.
When you get hit back for the first time in your
I've
life.
been doing this my whole life.
That poor guy.
I've been doing this my whole life. I'm nothing.
That poor guy that they got.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
TstreeT Controversy has just donated $17. I'll never forget how he ate poor Evander's ear. Shame. This is a test Super Chat alert for $17.
For the first time in your life.
I've been doing this my whole life.
That poor guy.
I've been doing this my whole life. I'm nothing.
Is anybody following what the fuck they're arguing about? I don't know what they're talking about. So we find out that Sam Jones is saying that he's Joe Joyce's manager and promoter and that they're being treated unfairly. Why? What's going on?
That poor guy that they got. Richard Lartick. That wasn't. This is a real guy hitting you back. You've never been hit on the whiskey.
And neither
before.
have you been hit. You don't know what you're talking about. How do you know? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're
He's got a good right hook.
Yeah.
He's got a good right hand, but we don't know what it's for.
Yeah. It's stronger than the left. It's stronger than the left.
The line on the other side.
Bro, what are they talking about, man? They talking about spanking it?
While we're sort of referring vaguely to training, Adam Booth no longer part of the setup?
Yeah, we don't want to divulge into that too much. Joe's going to go and do his training camp in Las Vegas in the best facilities in the world. And he's going to come back and he's going to be the best Joe Joyce on the night. There's going to be zero excuses in this fight.
That's great.
Yeah, it's very important I get this right.
Has there been a fallout with Adam?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not remotely. I know people usually say that, there's a fallout. There's zero fallouts. Joe just needs to be away. Joe's better when he is away, when he trains away. So we need the best Joe Joyce. We're not taking him lightly. Daniel is, I've said this before, we can say whatever we like. I respect him because he's a great fighter. He's 22 years old. He stepped up to the plate. Not many people would do that. They're both at different stages of their career. I believe a loss would damage Joe a lot more than it would Daniel. That's what I honestly believe. And Joe needs to be the best he's ever been. Joe needs to show more than he's ever showed before, and he will. Yeah. And that's motivation. And you also have to show it as well. Knocking Fujimoto out isn't going to do nothing for you against him.
Why do you keep focusing on him for?
Because you brought he's a colourful character. You brought that.
I'll be on his Twitter. He has been focused on Fujimoto a lot.
For a WBC silver title against him, come on, Daniel. He brought him to Winter Wonderland. He ate a bacon sandwich and he threw one punch and got knocked out. It's the worst fight I've ever seen in my life.
Was it really?
It was the worst I've ever seen in my life. The poor guy, I felt sorry for him.
Life.
I felt sorry for him.
Well, anyway, you feel sorry. Listen, you save all your sorrow for the night.
There's going to be no sorrow.
You're going to be so sorry.
There's going to be champagne poppers, and you're going to get through a whole pack of Imodium for that fight, Frank. 100%. Whole.
Knockout. You're going to need a stretcher outside the ring for Joe when
there's going to be no stretchers.
People still take Imodium, AD?
22-year-old Daniel Dubois. There's going to be no stretcher. Frank's going to need nappies.
He's never been with a fighter like me before. That's why I'm going to...
I've heard all about you, Daniel. You went to the ABA final and you bottled it in the final. You left. Tell me that wasn't true. You went to the ABA final, you saw the final, the competitor in the final. You thought, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, you didn't pull out. You weren't. A cough and don't be ridiculous. We know all about you, Daniel.
This is not ABAs. This is pro stuff.
It doesn't matter if it's pro.
It's 22 years of age. When they sparred, how old were you at the time? Was you 26, Joe?
Something like that.
He's just a man fighting. He was 17 years of age. He's a boy.
Still a boy.
Yeah, no, he helped me long.
A big boy, but he's a boy.
He's going to turn into an old man in the ring. You're going to see
we'll see.
Yeah,
I think I want some smoking hot Arby's for lunch.
You get hit back on the chops.
There's plenty of them to hit. I see a massive target, and I'm just going to let loose.
You're not exactly a small target, are you?
I'm just going to just wind them up and bring them in.
Okay. We'll see. You're in for a great fight. If you don't buy this fight, you're crazy.
Words fail me. It is a fight, Frank, which sells itself, doesn't it? Because I'm sure Joe genuinely believes he's going to win it, and there are plenty of people out there who think the same. Likewise, Daniel, and that's the definition of a good fight.
You can all talk. That is what good fighters have. They have self-belief. They're putting it on the line. They're getting in there.
TstreeT controversy is into dark-ass freak shit like this, donating $19 surely a degenerate. Disgusting. This is a test super chat alert for $19.
Don't believe him. That was just a test.
I think a special fight's be a great fight.
Fight of the year candidate. I really do think it's going to be a fight of the year candidate. But look at both of their styles. It's only going one way. It's not going to points, is it?
No.
Someone's getting knocked out. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
And it's not going to be me. It's going to be you, my friend.
No, you're going to have to pick him up.
I can't pick him up. He's a big boy.
Go on.
I'll help pick you up afterwards, though.
Bring
No
some
problem.
help. Bring some help.
Tickets available at midday, 11th of April at the O2 Arena.
Yep.
And as Sam says, it could potentially turn out to be one of the fights of the year. I mean, you look at prospects, and I was talking with Colin Hart and one or two others beforehand, and trying to think back to fights of this kind of magnitude between prospects. And I mean, Colin was going back to the 1960s.
Yeah.
Billy Walker,
Yeah.
Johnny Pritchard.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fact alone.
Prescott, I beg your pardon, Prescott. And you know, I mean, you think of Lennox Lewis and Gary Mason, more recent memory.
They were all of those fights were good fights, and you know, when you think about it, and you look at some of these things, and you think to yourself, how rarely it occurs. You know, we all know Joe's got a fantastic pedigree as an amateur, and he's done the country proud, silver medal. It speaks for itself. All that speaks for itself. And this is the new kid on the block. This is the guy who's everyone's talking about. Anyone who knows anything about boxing.
Oscar doesn't have from Sean's wig. I do. I got that shit.
All you guys, you voted him best young fighter of the year.
Yeah.
That's what the press did.
That's me and my glove. I picked up her wig after the fight.
I'm determined to make sure this is my area. This is my era of boxing, and I dominate. You know, after this one, and I move up the ladder. And not only that, just take his scope, and all these fans, they become my fans after this fight.
Okay. Well, we'll see, innit?
Well, yeah, we are, because you know it's coming. You know, it's on. It's on.
It is on. It is very much on. We signed before you.
That's irrelevant.
We signed before you. We signed, and we got some ridiculous terms in there as well. We got rid of it because we want to give the fans a great fight.
You know, it isn't about what's on paper. It's about two men having a fight and may the best man win. But I know I'm going to be the best. I'm going to come out on top.
100%. We'll see.
Well, yes, it's important to have a belief, but I believe I'm going to do the job. And it's going to be a great fight. I look forward to it.
You're getting destroyed.
Huh?
You're getting knocked out.
You've been watching that promo against Nathan Gorman.
Oh, shit.
This is ridiculous.
You know what?
Come on.
This is his new chapter.
Yeah,
this is the next step in my career. And I've got to, move through Joe and take him out in good fashion. And
what are you going to do after Joe, Daniel? What's your plan after Joe?
Let's get this one on.
What's your plan after Joe?
World title.
World title. Okay.
There'll be some face-to-face photograph opportunities coming up in a moment or two, which will be interesting, I suspect. You've already had one or two one-on-one interviews, and that will continue. And the newspaper boys will have the opportunity to do sit-down interviews with the guys as well. But in the meantime, any questions briefly from the floor? You want to wind them up a bit more? Anybody?
How much are you inside, man?
Pardon?
How much is the inside?
How much are they, Ben? 200 quid? 400 quid even. To you, 400 quid. I thought you said 400 quid. Hello.
Yeah, I've got a question for Daniel. If you get ill before the fight, you're going to pull out. What's going to happen?
no, my dear, you know what? I'm going to do you a favour. Because you can't see your son after he's been knocked out, you'll spare the heartache. You'll be spared the heartache. Yeah.
Oh, aren't you nice?
What happened if you pulled out?
What do you mean?
Well, if he's ill, if either of them are ill, I won't let either of them fight if they're ill. That's a fact, because they want to be 100% right.
There's not going to be no...
Oh, Joey's mom. Is that his mom trying to say he might be sick?
Meant meant to be. This is, you know, fate, and I believe in, you know, before my dad set me on this journey since I was a young kid. This is all part of it.
Did you want to be on this journey, or was it your dad's journey?
Both of us, you know, we talk about it every day.
Any other questions?
Anybody? Yeah, Ronald.
Dan, you went the distance with Kevin Kingpin Johnson. Joe's known for his engine, his punch output. The distance, the championship distance, hold any fears going against the person with as high a punch output as Joe? In the event that he doesn't end before the final bell, how confident are you of going the championship distance at a high tempo?
Very confident, but I don't feel that it's going to go the distance. I know it ain't going to go the distance, this one. He's going to get taken out way before then, and it's going to be in, you know, devastating fashion, as I've showed before, and he's going to sleep, as I said.
And if that doesn't work, then what are you going to do?
It will work.
You've got one way to win, Daniel. You've got one way to win, so you better make sure it happens. Because you're not winning.
I won't miss. I won't miss him. He's just too.
He ain't gonna miss
he's
either.
there, so I ain't gonna miss.
I mean, you're going to get plenty back in the chops. Plenty back. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I look forward to it.
Fun.
You're getting taken out in style.
Huh?
You're going to get taken out.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll see.
Honestly.
We'll take you out for a steak after the fight, Daniel. And we can discuss your
maybe,
route back.
maybe a cold one for your like,
I'm going to wreck him.
Yeah.
Your man's going to get wrecked.
We can discuss your path back afterwards, your building process. You can have a rematch with Tom.
No, you can make all
like
these
that.
statements. Make them statements.
No problem.
Because on fight night, you're going to see.
It's all Frank's fault. You can blame Frank for this afterwards. It's going to be all
Frank,
Frank's fault. Why did you do this? Yeah, why did you do this, Frank?
He wasn't ready.
Any more for any more?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I didn't think he was ready. We wouldn't be making a fight. That's where we're at. We're on it.
No.
He's on it. You're on it.
Let's go.
This is fantastic for both you guys. Both you stepping up to the plate. This is brilliant. This is what boxing's all about.
Absolutely. And tickets are on sale pretty much now.
Lovely. So we're going to go and do a sit down now.
Right, sit downs with Dev. That's for the newspaper writers, please. Could you?
Good God, they got one microphone. You know, who is over there putting these things together? You got to do better, man. You got to be better. Be better tomorrow. Let's go get the face off. Still, nonetheless, looking forward to the fight. But come on, they're better than that. They're better than that. You're better than that, BT. You're better than that. Who's that face off? Where you at? There we go. You're better than that.
He's on it. You're on it. Let's go. This is fantastic for both you guys.
Face off again, fellas. Sorry. Is it? We're getting put this thing. Hold on.
How did he not know he was going to get pushed? That push was wound up. Look where he pulled that push from. Come on, man.
Face off again, fellas. Sorry. Is it? We're getting put this thing.
Come on, bro. I mean, I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped, but come on, bro. The push got to be quick so it don't look like it was staged and fake.
Behave now, boys. Behave.
Right, that's it.
Dog. Sorry. Somebody was trying to lick on my toes. Fucking. Anyway. Is that his mom? Can somebody confirm?
Bro.
Behave now, boys. Behave.
Whose mom is that? Is that Joyce's mom? Nobody can confirm. I think his mom was at the press conference. But yeah, I'm hyped. I don't think, though, the undercard is going to be pretty good. You know, BT Sport Frank Warren been struggling over there, bro. Slowing it down for Joyce to keep up. 34 years old, 10-0 with bro. Stop. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Looking at this, Bermain Stavern, Ustinov, Brian Jennings, that's a nice little 3-fight run right there for somebody with only 10 fights. Think about it. And then, you know, he's fighting Daniel Dubois. That's a nice little run. I think the fight sells itself off the fact that people, you know, it's a fight that I guess we rarely get during this time, like where they're forced to fight because they can't get a title shot in an easy route because the belts are already taken up. You see what I'm saying? Right now, they're trying to get in to the heavyweight mix, like getting in. You know, you got guys like Adam Kownacki, who's ahead of them right now. Adam Kownacki is, you know, and Dylan White. You know, you got Pulev, and then you got guys like Dubois, Joyce, Michael Hunter, Alexander Povetkin. Now, guys like Ander Ruiz, all on that same level. But once again, I don't expect for the fucking undercard to be good. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the return of Zolani Tite versus somebody. Some shit like that. What other Frank Warren fighters? You know, some other Frank Warren fighters. You know. Oh, it will be paper. This is pay-per-view. Of course it's pay-per-view over there. Of course. It's definitely BT Sport. But over here in the States, you know, ESPN Plus, Daniel Dubois has been featured on ESPN Plus. Or will they try to do some old bidding war type shit to see if somebody like Showtime or maybe the Zone to pay more for it? I don't know. I think it'll be ESPN Plus. Why wouldn't you pay for it? You don't think this is a good fight worth paying for, in my opinion? Daniel Dubois is only 22 years old. So if he loses, he doesn't have as much to lose as a 34-year-old Joe Joyce. You see what I'm saying? Because even if he does a 2-year, 3-year rebuilding plan of doing a whole bunch of bullshit, he'll still be just only 25, 26. Where Joyce, look, my man is going to be 35 this year. Yo, are you? Oh, no, you didn't. What is wrong with you? And you do it in front of my face? What is it with dogs that, like, if they feel you're on the phone or you're doing something, you're just not paying attention to them, like they're invisible? Like you're invisible. Like, what is going on? He's just dragging my clothes, my prized hoodies, just all across the floor. I just can't win. I just can't win. But like I said, Joe Joyce has a bigger, like if he was to lose, his rebuilding, you know. But one thing we do know is outside of, we saw what happened with him in the amateurs. So far, that style he has is going to be hard for anybody. But Dubois hits hard. You know? Yeah, he's just literally like, until I just confronted him right there, I just looked at him, he stopped and went over to his bed. That's how dogs are. You know, so I've learned that they take your clothes and drag them to their nest or some shit because they want to feel like they're around you. It's weird. Yeah, man. But, you know, he's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Usyk beat Joe in the amateurs. Yeah, there's a tape out there. It's widely available. So, honestly, if I was to pick somebody today, I'm going with Daniel Dubois just because I think that with Joe Joyce's style, he's right there to be knocked out. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's called the Juggernaut. Like, dude, just keep coming. So we gonna see. We gonna see. I know Porter definitely didn't. Porter be. I want that Porter Usyk tape. I want that tape so bad. How did Sean Porter and Kenny Porter come across fighting Alexander Usyk in the amateurs? How the fuck? Like, how does that shit come together? Like, I would love to see that tape, bro. I would love to see that tape. Somebody got it. Crazy. Let me see something. Crazy. Well, for those who don't know, Sean Porter beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. Yes, 5'6", Sean Porter. Crazy, yo. Crazy how shit like that be happening. What weight was that at? I don't know what weight it was. 170, 165 or some shit? A lot of fighters fought at 165 in the amateurs. Like, wasn't Andre Ward at 165 too?